everybody, it's a Mama's Comedy Show.
Oh my God!
Hey, cousin everyone, it's me, Cousin Todd, with
Hey, Cousin
Mama's Comedy Show. And with me, on my left, you are right on the radio dial, it's Cousin Jason.
Hey everybody, hi.
And next to him, it's Cousin Andrew.
Hey guys.
You sounded like such a dork.
What?
Hey. And at the very end, it's Cousin Ollie.
So happy to be here. What's going on?
You notice the feedback? Mike adjusted the mics perfectly. And now listen to him.
Mike
Excellent.
adjusted the mics?
Mike?
Jason.
Who's Mike?
I don't know, but I bet he would do a better job.
Yeah.
I got a job for you.
So, speaking of Jason, last night,
Yes?
Jason, Andrew, Melanie, and myself,
Gangbanged.
we
Nice.
Got it on.
my butt still hurts.
So now we can officially call her finger cuffs?
Yeah,
Nice.
but we went to You and Me Pot Pot.
Oh, so
Oh,
good.
yeah.
You and Me Hot Pot.
Yeah.
So good,
Where they
man.
have a robot that takes you to your table.
His name is Peanut.
And Jason has been shitting his pants all day, apparently.
No, not my pants.
Your pants.
So last night, last night
You left
'cause
with a hot pot in your
for,
pants.
for those who don't know what hot pot is, it's kind of like fondue, and there's a boiling thing of some sort of soupy stuff.
You put marijuana in the microwave. Turn 3 minutes.
No. And then you go and you get your meat or proteins, whatever, which are usually frozen. So we got to the part with the crab and the shrimp and whatever, and they had these little shrimp. What are they called? I call it shrimp balls. But what is it?
They were
The little,
they were shrimp. What is that
the
word?
little nuggets.
No.
No.
It was like they were like wontons.
Dumplings, shrimp dumplings.
Yeah, dumplings.
So little shrimp dumplings. They're little,
Hold on a second.
Semen.
Andrew's sitting here the entire fucking time and didn't say dumplings.
Yeah.
Andrew's
I'm
racist.
sorry. My dumplings are firm.
So I had the little shrimp dumpling, and it was frozen. So I put it in the boiling thing, and
Right.
everything for like the chicken, everything. It's like, oh, don't leave it in there more than like a minute. Okay. So anyway,
No. It didn't say don't leave it in there more than a minute.
Yeah.
It said cook it for at least a minute.
Yeah.
okay. Well,
You're just dumb, my friend.
I chewed into the shrimp dumpling, and it was cold.
Oh.
So it was a cold shrimp dumpling.
Yeah, so what I did was I just got a bunch of shit, put it in the pot, and I counted. I did 3-minute timer on everything, and
Nice.
everything. My stomach feels great.
Yeah, I feel
I
pretty
didn't,
good.
I didn't do it.
No.
I didn't go.
Well, you weren't in the show last
I'll
night.
do it
I was
again
not.
today.
I was not.
I'll do it again today. It was
The hot
worth
pot?
it. Yeah.
Damn.
Like I feel fine now.
Although it was more expensive than our normal post-show meal.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like whereas
Like double.
normally we're like $17 to $24. This was $50 each.
Yeah.
Oh, F that.
But we had a robot bring us ice cream, so
Yes.
I can get a prostitute to bring me ice cream for way more. I get way more fun stuff for $50. Speaking of, Andrew, have you heard from that prostitute you fucked in Vegas?
That dude.
That one, it wasn't a dude.
I have a picture.
2, it wasn't in Vegas.
Hold on.
Oh, wait a
Oh,
minute.
that's right.
He
That's
lives
right.
in Daytona.
Let me see if I can find this picture that Andrew sent me.
Oh my
For
god.
the viewers at home, we'll
the one that looks like 13-day-old calamari.
And why you guys could be like, where did you send it? You didn't text it to me. What did you do?
Andrew's
good. It's
prostitute
gone.
Also,
You don't need to see who I called Nashville. You know what's funny? What's funny is everyone's like, oh, her name is blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, Nashville. I wasn't gonna commit her name to memory.
So why are we all wearing black?
Hold on, let me take my sweatshirt off.
Because Pornhub is no longer accessible.
Pornhub is no
Pour
longer-
one out, man. Pour one out, or rub one out.
my
Rub one
God.
out for the lost
Everyone
homies.
laugh. You all laugh. But here goes some of your rights, boys. Slunk out the window.
You know what's still good? X videos.
That's very true.
I don't even use Pornhub. I've always used X videos. I'm fine.
I 21 come salute for Pornhub, and now
Guys, I just walk around the mall and look at mannequins. That's free. And no one can stop you from looking at them, no matter how long you look at them.
I listened to this podcast, and I would call them out just so they maybe for some small percentage they would get to this. But the guy was such a douchebag. He's like, oh, well, it's okay. I have somebody, so I don't have to worry about that. That's all you gotta do. Just go out and get it. It's like, fuck you.
Dude, I have somebody, and I finally figured out all the navigation on Pornhub, and now it's gone. So there goes that.
But
There goes your account.
The stupid thing about that is, like, they took it off because Pornhub took it off themselves.
Right. Yes.
Because of the change in regulation. However, you could go on fucking Twitter right now and see whatever the fuck you want.
Yeah, absolutely.
There's no regulation on that.
You know, if they said, hey, you need an ID to view Twitter, I'd be less angry.
I am using
And I'm
Twitter
telling you right
wrong.
now, like, I don't mind having to, do ID because I get it. Shit, if the internet was around when I was in high school or middle school, I'd be on Pornhub constantly. I would have been on there at 11 years old.
Yeah, but that's not going to stop you, an 11-year-old, from getting someone's ID and putting it in.
Right, but it does make you pause if it's not. It doesn't make it easy. It doesn't make it easy for you to just do it.
if porn,
so I don't mind that. They just got to find a good way to do it.
But it's also
porn
it's
was
just so easy to get around, though.
Yeah.
That's the problem. Is it's so easy to get around.
it doesn't
But
matter.
for us, it's easy to get around.
Kids these days are privileged because if I could have just jerked off to whatever content when I was a kid, I'd have been so less stressed
If you
out.
haven't jerked off to a fuzzy picture of might have been a boob, I don't want to be your friend.
But here's the difference, though, is like to Ali's point, you said if an 11-year-old was in here, I feel like an 11-year-old would do better at getting around these.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. Oh, yeah.
Than
Than
us.
adults.
Like we're like, oh yeah, I'll just get a VPN or I'll do this and this. 11-year-old will be like, I got an app already that does this.
11-year-old is like
Yeah.
life finds a way. You would do it. You fucking do it.
If
You'd
you
figure
put,
it out.
we just take an 11-year-old off the street right now and put a fresh iPad connected to the internet.
Yeah.
They're gonna have some gangbang videos within 20 minutes.
Okay.
Teach
so-
us some things.
Okay, so 11-year-olds all have, let's just say 100 11-year-olds.
Walk into a bar.
iPads.
Sexy 11-year-old.
And yes.
Wait, go on.
And they all have iPads. They all get into Pornhub.
Right.
They all come.
Right.
How many do you think you can beat up right after that?
I'm
None
gonna
of
keep
them.
my distance because I don't want those. Like before they're 11, their hands are sticky because they're like candy.
Yeah. And then then after 11, there's this gap of like, I don't know what this is.
Yeah. 99 11-year-olds walk into a bar.
And the bartender says.
Thanks for coming.
Wow.
So how was your New Year's Eve, New Year party? What did you guys do?
Shitty weird.
Shitty weird?
Yeah,
Please
shitty-
explain.
Not fun, shitty weird.
Did that guy from Kentucky show up?
Nashville.
Nashville. Sorry, that guy from Nashville.
Nice.
It was a girl. No, dude, I had to work. I had to work it on New Year's, and
Yeah, you
I
did.
had the flu.
Oh.
And work it. Well, the saddest thing was
I feel like Asian people shouldn't be allowed
Okay.
to walk into a room and say, I've had the flu. Because that scares
no,
everyone.
no. We have the flu.
Through.
We had the flu. No, yeah, I had to work on this beach, and and it was
What was her name?
Is that what they're...
Nashville. It was so foggy, and like I don't know. Have you guys ever like tried to look in fog and try to focus your eyes on something?
Oh, yeah.
Hurts like a motherfucker, especially when you're sick. 'cause
Well,
it's
I
like,
can open my eyes wide. So.
I fucking hate you.
My goodness.
I hate you so much.
Doesn't hurt me at all. It's fine.
I'm, when I'm hanging out, I'm never just wondering what you're thinking. I just happen to be squinting. It's just how I look.
I've never looked at, but I've never,
What's over there, Andrew? I'm just looking.
He just looks so curious. Look at him.
I've never looked at fog and said my eyes hurt.
No?
No.
I don't think
Yeah,
I
yeah,
have
yeah.
either.
I looked it up because I was like, why the fuck every time I look around, like my eyes are hurting? It's like, oh, because your eyes are, a lot of times your eyes will strain because it's
Oh,
trying
yeah.
to focus.
Yeah, and there's so many different focus points.
Are you sure
It's
you
kind of
weren't
like when you
standing
get,
by-
if you get a scratch in your glasses, you need to repair that quickly because your
Oh,
eye
yeah.
keeps trying to focus
Oh,
on it,
yeah.
even though it can't, and then that's
I
when
have
you get headaches.
a scratch on an old pair of glasses of mine because the girl that I was breaking up with refused to leave my house. And
I know this.
Yeah, you know this story. She refused to leave my house, and I was like, "Yeah, no, I'm done. Like, get out." And then she pulled my TV away from the wall and unplugged every electronic device that was plugged into the TV. And I just sat down, crisscross applesauce, plugged everything back in. It took me about 40 minutes
And
to
then
get
now,
everything.
did she politely unplug
No,
it?
no, no.
Oh.
She yanked that shit out.
Todd, do you miss her?
No. Yeah, the one that got away.
Jeez, Mom.
But yeah, I plugged everything back in, and got it all up and running. And then she just walked right back like, look what I'm going to do. Yank, 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 yank. And I was like, okay. I called her mom and I was like, you need to come get this girl because she has lost her mind. And then she ran up to me, snatched my glasses off my face, and then threw them in the pool. And I was like, God damn it. So I climbed into the pool because I was like, she wants me to be upset. She wants that reaction.
She wants you to feel how she does.
Yeah. No, she wants that reaction so she could be like, you see the way he yells at me?
Yep.
But I was like so calm about everything. I got my glasses, I picked them up out of the pool, and I was like, fucking scratch on them.
Did you hit her?
No.
No, he took the axe really well. And
Wow.
What's
Yeah.
crazy is that's the exact same scenario when I moved out. Same shit happened.
You did that to him?
Yeah.
But he did.
Tradition,
But
You were
tradition.
dating?
he did hit you.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
many times.
With my dick.
It was in the
Yeah.
face.
Mushroom stamps.
But also, so here's the other thing. A friend of mine, we're now wiener cousins because he also dated her, and after the fact, it validated so many stories.
Eskimo brothers.
And she refused to leave his house when he was breaking up with her.
Did you warn him?
Well, this is what you get for dating a homeless girl.
I won't be homeless if I'm here.
No, but she refused to leave his house.
She butters?
He was Puerto Rican. He was a Puerto Rican guy. His sister.
That explains a lot.
His
So
sister
mantequillas.
from L.A. was like, nope. She flew to Orlando when this other girl went to work. Walked into the house and just started chucking her shit outside.
Oh.
I was like, I need a Puerto Rican sister.
Yet gently unplugged the clock and
Yes.
unplugged the lamp.
Man.
So how was your New Year's there, Totters?
I worked until 8:30, went home, gave the dogs the second half of the drugs that they were given earlier in the day.
That's your wife.
That sounds way ominous. Than
Yeah. Well, no,
I
they
gave them the drugs.
Yeah, well, because they enjoy the fireworks better when they're tripping their balls.
Oh, yeah. I can see the sound.
And what's crazy is they don't even have balls anymore.
They don't.
They sit there, they're going, meow.
They're just tripping.
Meow.
No, we were also puppy sitting a 10-month-old little 3-pound
Oh,
dog.
is that dog gone?
And yeah, they got her.
You killed it?
last night? No.
Oh,
They
oh.
got-
Oh my God.
I had to find another one that looked exactly like it. Although there is a funny story about when we got this dog. The Hachi was our 20-pound dog is playing with this dog, and they're wrestling the way dogs do, and Hachi just kind of mounted from behind,
Yeah.
That's the way I wrestle.
and he's not doing anything. His lipstick's not out. It's just a dominance thing. So they leave the house. And then the girl whose dog it is sends Renette a text message, and she's like, "Hey, please protect my dogs." What was the word?
From another dog owner to another, just don't let her lose her innocence.
Don't let her lose her innocence. So I immediately started photoshopping pictures of these dogs post-sex in bed. I had them smoking cigarettes.
Oh no.
Full Maybelline,
Yeah,
lipstick out.
yeah. No, I had them under the covers. It was tasteful nudes.
Why don't you call me? I'm so sad.
But yeah, then
one of your French girls.
how we were talking about last week's podcast, goals and things to try for 2021. And I said I wanted
21?
to.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
we're back in time.
Holy shit.
Gotta go back in time.
Guys, this podcast takes place in 2021.
Put your masks on.
Why are we there? Wait, Todd, why are we there? Tell us right now, why are we in 2021?
I was trying to stop the towers, but I missed
Wow, you missed
by 20 years.
Yeah, what the fuck? Wow.
Hold on. Remind me Twin Towers in a second.
That was my girlfriend's name in middle school.
I tried to go to bed early that night, so literally watch the ball drop on my phone, standing in the bedroom, and then we were like, all right. All right, so Twin Towers.
Oh no.
No,
Is that a sexual position?
This is it should be. It's like
Hey, Melanie.
It's like an Eiffel Tower, but
There's
no.
2 on each side?
You just do one of them, and then the other one you're waiting for the other one to go down.
And then a dick just comes into one.
You did it.
When they're done, you wait for the second dick.
Yeah.
So
And then there's asbestos.
I was talking to a buddy of mine about, all right, you get into a time machine. you go back
Uh-huh.
to September 10th, 2001.
Oh shit.
Okay.
Dun dun dun.
How are you going to stop this from happening?
How am I gonna, and I know it's going to happen.
How are you going to stop it from happening?
Well, here's what I'm going to do. Nothing.
Yeah.
Because I'm one damn person and I can't do anything.
But we were talking about it. Like, do you
Who can you
remember-
call that's going to believe you?
I would,
Exactly.
yeah. I would honestly, I would call an anonymous thing. And,
Oh,
and
at the
just-
airport.
You know what I would do? This is what I would do.
Yeah.
This is what I would do.
Something.
I would sit there and be like, guys, turn on the TV. And this is like an hour before it happens. Like, guys, watch this. And then it happens. And then I Twitter. I blast all social media. I'm like, guys, Robert Patterson is going to make fun of this, or he's going to do a movie that involves this. And it's going to be, and if he does, he's the worst person ever. And then that movie won't even happen, and it'll be great.
I thought you were gonna just be like, "Hey guys,
I hate that movie.
You just put it on the TV, and then you just go, "Hey guys, watch this," and then you just wiggle your fingers at the TV right
Okay.
before the second plane.
Okay, here's what happens. Here's how I do it.
Okay.
I go back in time,
Yep.
and I go find me.
Yeah.
And don't give me the hot tub time machine, all that shit that it can't occupy the same space.
Yeah.
It's hypothetical.
Right.
So I go back and talk to me. Say, hey, it's me. You know me. 20 years from now, we look identical. Still.
Same height.
I looked rough 20 years ago. And I go, you got to buy a ticket to this plane. I'm going to go over here. You got to buy a ticket to that one. And we're going to cause so much of a ruckus it cannot,
They won't.
can't
do
take
it.
off.
They won't do it.
Yeah.
You gotta buy the flight and get on there. And as soon as you get on the plane, fuck this, this place is I've already got a bomb on here. Make the threat.
You say ahead of time.
And then
you
future.
go back to the future,
And you're
where
in prison.
September 12th happened, and you're locked up.
But a lot of people live.
And weird.
No, they all died the next day on September 12th. when the
Now,
terrorists
Ali's
struck.
in Mexico, and I don't mean the good part.
Ali goes back in
He's
time.
in Guantanamo.
But it's like a different theory of like just going to a different universe when 9/11 didn't even happen.
Somehow you traveling back in time caused 9/11 to happen.
Oh my God.
Maybe he did go back in time. Time police, note this moment in time. Time police.
You guys, if time travel ever becomes real,
Yeah.
I am going to murder Andrew
What?
through that window in 5, 4, 3,
Get away from me.
2, 1.
Oh. That means there's no time travel.
When I was a kid, I used
Aw.
to do that. After Back to the Future, I was like, time travel's real. I'm coming back to myself right now. Nope.
If time
At least I
travel's
didn't
real,
do
I will shit my pants in 3.
2.
There was
If time travel's real, I'm gonna go back in time to this moment, jerk myself off in front of you guys.
All right, close your eyes.
Let's say it is real.
Yeah.
You get to go back in time.
Go back in time.
And you can only affect one thing you've done.
Uh-huh.
What's the thing?
If you take it seriously, that's a dangerous question, because if it's something like, all right, I'm never gonna buy these shoes that I hated, something stupid like that, and you go back in time and you say, hey, never buy those shoes, and then that version of you never buys the shoes, there's no reason for the older you, because you never had those shoes, to go back in time and tell you not to buy those
You
shoes.
just disappear.
Yeah, you
Well,
biffed
I'm
hands.
thinking of it more along the lines of, I don't have to tell myself this. I could sit here and change something without telling myself.
So you're still living in the same present?
But even still, your interaction would change your reason from coming. Like that's where time travel gets all fucked up. Is you start creating these loops and these paradoxes.
I go back in time when I'm being conceived, and in the middle of it, I go, Dad, stop.
Wow.
This is what happens.
Go back in time while you're being conceived. And
He becomes one giant
say,
sperm.
Dad, let me jump in there for a second. She's not your mom yet. She's not your mom yet.
That's true. She's not your mom
That's
yet.
fucked up.
You're more your
That's
dad than your
weird.
mom at that point.
Oh my God.
God.
Is your name Calvin Klein?
I've been inside you.
Twice. Do you know that when you're born, most times your mouth is open, so the first woman you ever went down on was your mom?
It's when the first woman you went
You're
out.
welcome.
Ugh.
So
I do,
Look around
I do
the
that-
world, pretty lady.
I do that on my show. In my shows, sometimes if somebody has a birthday, and I go, "It's your birthday today?" And then I'll say that. I was like, I'm going to ruin it for you. I'll say that.
I did that one night at Mama's where we were in the big room back in the old location. It was some event show that we were doing, packed. It was like 250, 300 people. And like I said something about girls being sexy and like pulling off your belt with their teeth. And this group of girls in the back went, ooh, yeah. And I went, what you don't understand is like when you take a shit as a man and you wipe, you put your pants on and close your belt before you go wash your hands. You're just getting shit belt.
Unless you use a bidet.
Well, that was before bidets. This was before
I'd go back in time and I would be the inventor of bidets.
Yeah.
Well, those are invented like in the 1700s or something.
I would go back to that time.
Oh, okay.
And then I'd fuck your mom, Jason.
She's not that old, dude.
My mom is.
Oh, my God.
Go back to 8.
Andrew's going to be everyone's dad.
Go back in time.
She's not Nosferatu.
Andrew gets into the time machine, walks out. All three of us turn half Asian.
Yeah. yeah.
Ari, yes.
You be Ari.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Oh.
It just sounded normal to you.
It did sound normal. It did sound normal.
Oh, racism.
Tado-san. And Jason.
Cutter.
Okay, if you had to be born in a different country,
Yep.
which country would you rather be born in?
The
Canada.
United States of America.
Canada?
Canada.
United States of Canada.
USA.
Different one, bitch.
Oh, other than
Other than this one?
I technically wasn't born here.
Okay, no, my bad.
Where were you born?
Well, Puerto Rico.
That's close enough.
That's America. We own you.
We'll see for how long.
We gave you those paper towels, remember the video?
right.
Trump was handing out paper towels.
I've had more trouble with my birth certificate. Just saying through my life. All right. Different country.
Maybe Czechoslovakia.
Maybe like Ireland or Scotland, like somewhere in that
Czech
part
women
of
are so hot.
Europe.
Irish women
Britain,
too.
maybe.
Oh man.
Yeah, no, I go Canada because that's the closest to
maybe.
America.
Oh god.
Yeah.
'Cause you go
Switzerland.
Ireland, suddenly like all of the houses are smaller.
Yeah.
Swedish
have a-
women. Oh god, Swedish women.
Have
Oh, I'm sorry.
Aaron, are you jerking off right now?
Okay.
Oh my gosh, you came back from the future.
I came.
Now, if you could, if you take paradoxes off the table,
Yes.
you could go back in time, change one historical event.
Ooh.
What would it be?
Ooh. That's a problem though.
Historical.
How
event.
much terrible? Okay. There's so many like horrible shit that'll always and forever happen, and then what? You know.
I would take away the first person that wrote a Bible.
Yeah.
I would go back and take that away.
I would go
the
back-
amount of deaths and wars and horrible shit that happens because of religion.
I would help Ali.
I'd get rid of that.
And then I'd go to the
Somebody else would create
who
it.
would have been the second person,
Right,
or who
there
would
you
then
go,
be
right.
the first person to
And then,
create the
that
Bible.
way, the third person that was going to write the Bible was like, I don't know if I should do this. Those
Right.
last two guys died.
There you go.
What would you do, Jason?
Well, the first thing that came into my head, which is not leaving, it's not an appropriate political environment to say it, but
Right.
I just wish some people would be better target practice.
Oh, shit.
Jesus Christ.
Way to go,
Good night,
Tenacious
everybody. Tonight's podcast is brought to you by.
If I had a time machine.
And what I'm talking about is Robin Hood, because,
Yes.
you know,
I'd go back in time and stop that second Aladdin movie.
Yes.
they faked us out with that. Because they made it sound like it was going to be good. That was before all the sequels were coming out. Anyway, you were right.
I would go back in time to that first fish that developed legs and decided to walk on land.
Yeah.
I would just stomp the shit out of
Oh,
it.
they're going to have
Great,
sex with
great,
it.
great, 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 great grandpa.
I'm going to jerk off into the primordial ooze.
And then another
create
fish
all
would
life.
just come right back out.
I would go back in time to the day Andrew's born.
Oh my God.
And to have
Just
sex
pop
with his
into
mom.
the hospital. Pop into the hospital. Put my dick in his mouth, and then leave.
Take a picture of it.
Take my picture
Son of a bitch.
so that I could show it to him in 5, 4.
No, please, God, no.
Oh, wait, Pornhub is down. Pornhub is down.
Pornhub's down.
Damn it.
Jason.
Can I still upload?
Hey.
No, can I still upload my
To
stuff?
Pornhub?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know. You can
Andrew,
upload to
did-
Pornhub?
Yeah, you have
Oh, yeah, you can upload your own
content
shit.
creators. They're not generating all that content. There's not just.
Oh yeah.
Oh, they don't buy it from. I don't know how it works.
Well, they used to be like YouTube where anyone could do it. Now you have to be like a designated creator.
Well, how do you stop like content?
Now
from
you
going up
got to
to
be
the-
18 and oh, I'm just kidding.
How do you stop content
Bullshit.
from going up there that like of you like you didn't want it up there?
Well, that was a problem that they used to have. They used to be able to post any. I think I mentioned this on last week's show. Like they're kind of a problematic company.
Oh, you did?
Yeah,
You
people
did.
like a girl got raped at a party and it was filmed and it kept getting re-uploaded.
That's right.
And they were like, "Yeah, sorry, nothing we can do about it."
Party Bangers 3.
yeah.
Yeah.
5 minutes, 32 seconds.
I'll tell you what I got. So you remember how upset maybe some of us of the generation were when the prequel movies came out? And we're like, oh, George Lucas, you ruined Star Wars.
Right.
What are you doing? And you're like, oh my God, he can't do Star Wars anymore. And then he sold it to Disney. And I would go back and punch myself in the face from the prequel thing
Yeah.
because I feel like George Lucas could have made better.
I think he was just overcorrecting every movie. Like I thought he made the first movie and it was okay.
Yeah, it was
Right,
good.
yeah.
But I feel like the fan community was so vocal about everything
Yeah.
that he was trying to course correct the entire time. Like
Are you talking about the prequels?
Yeah.
Oh.
Like I still
Yeah.
think Jar Jar could have been this amazing character that people eventually loved, but because there was such backlash to him specifically, he cut him out of everything.
Oh, he's so terrible.
I think the problem with Star Wars, especially now that Disney has taken over, it's not the production. It's the fans, the
yeah.
diehard fans.
Yeah, for
because
sure.
I'm not a diehard fan.
Yeah.
I appreciate them. I don't see anything wrong. I
Yeah.
don't see anything different from the Disney Star Wars to the other Star Wars. It's all Star Wars to me.
I enjoyed the Acolyte.
I like
the
him.
Oh, the
came out.
Acolyte. I like the Acolyte. Yeah.
But no, it got
I love
panned.
Mandalorian. I love all those.
Yeah.
I do really like the new one too, the Skeleton Crew.
haven't seen it.
I haven't seen it.
It's Goonies meets Star Wars.
Oh, that's cool.
It's super cute. It's also, and my favorite part about it, it has no connection to anything like
That's cool.
Skywalker.
So it's its own thing?
Yeah, it's its own thing.
I could go. I'm trying not to say too much because like I can go fucking nuts on my opinions on Star Wars. Oh God. So,
But I think
love it. I
that's-
love it all. But there's things what Disney did, man.
I think
God,
but I think it's,
God.
I think fan community as a whole, and I think the internet has really made this a thing. I feel like people feel ownership
Yes.
of franchises that they love.
Yeah.
And they're not able to let go of certain things. Like when the prequel series came out, you know who loved the prequel? Kids.
Yeah.
And-
Right.
and you know when the original Star Wars movie came out?
When we were kids.
You were kids.
Right.
Yeah.
And that's why it was something special to you.
Yeah.
And so these kids, if you talk to kids now who are in their like 20s, they fucking love the prequel movies.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
they love them because it had that same magic
Right.
that the
It's
the
all
original created.
generational. Like right now, you ask any millennial or the Gen Z who the greatest basketball player of all time is.
Well, they would say LeBron James.
LeBron James.
And we would say Michael Jordan.
Well, I would say LeBron James too.
Oh.
But
You'd be wrong.
I would say I would say Curly from
From the Globetrotters.
the Globetrotters.
But I'm
they
saying-
never lost.
but it's
never
always
lost.
generational.
One time they
It's
lost.
all generational.
I think they lost one time.
They
Todd.
did to the Washington Generals. Yeah, they lost one time.
Yeah.
That's it. It was just on How I Met Your Mother.
Oh, yes.
Was it really?
It was just on that. Yeah, they talked about it
That's
on
the only
that.
reason why I know.
Oh, that they lost one?
They lost
Yeah.
one.
Which, by the way, I didn't realize I'm training into this new gig for Epic Universe, and one of the ladies that I'm training with, I was like looking at her, and it turns out she's a friend of mine's wife. But I'm looking at her going, God, she looks so familiar. She's very, and I went, oh my God, you would make a phenomenal, not the How I Met Your Mother, but the version of her that's in the Penguin. So it's the woman that plays the badass in the Penguin is the girl is the mother in How I Met Your Mother.
She looks like her.
She looks like her,
I'm in
and I'm
love.
like, you should cosplay. You and Nate should cosplay
you should come-
as the Penguin and her because you look so much like her.
And you should come to Mama's.
become that badass.
Come to Mama's. Come say hi to Andrew.
She's married, Andrew.
Okay, fuck her. What
married
a
to-
pointless
You can't.
story.
She's
What a
married.
pointless story.
We're
now.
changing that tonight.
What
Andrew.
what a dumb story that you said.
Andrew, tonight we are going to get you laid.
That's
right. Close
Josh,
your eyes.
get up there.
Josh.
That's got to be the oddest gag sound.
Have you ever dated someone with a terrible laugh?
Yes,
You.
yes.
I don't know.
I dated someone in high school who was a severe snorter.
That was last year.
Yeah. I remember my friend, we called her Goose at
Goose?
yeah, and not just because of her last name, because when she laughed,
She died in a jet
and if
plane.
Goose is listening, I love you, but Goose would laugh. She would laugh, and then it would get quiet. It would, and then she would laugh,
She's
laugh.
a CPAP
quiet.
machine.
And we called her Goose.
My assistant has got like three modes of laughter. She's got like the like it's charming laugh, and then she's got a laugh when she makes herself laugh,
Yes.
which is where she'll just I have to put my nose right on the microphone for this. And that's when she's cracking herself up. And then the third one is
When you guys are having sex.
no, she doesn't wake up for that. The third one is when she's drinking, and there's like the tipping point when it goes from being drinking to drunk, and it's like someone turns the volume knob up, because I'll be on the other side of like a party, and then I'll just hear, and I'm like, oh God, I'm driving back.
So I'm going to bring up two different people for laughs. So my assistant has, my favorite laugh is when she fucks up and does something crazy, or just like it's a shocking thing.
Yeah.
So last night.
We gotta watch out for that laugh at the wedding.
She's in the kitchen. I'm in the living room. She goes to throw a toy for Beanie
Yeah.
to play with her, hits me right in the fucking face. Like she just throws it, boom, in my face. I turn around, all I hear is,
What you don't know
right
is
there.
she wasn't even intending to throw it to Beanie. She
Right.
was just like, this motherfucker.
this bitch right here. So it was just,
Beanie was outside.
I look over at just a look. Just, and then the other person is a cousin. I'm not going to mention his name, but one of our cousins, when the edible or anything hits, the laugh changes.
Match
the
'em
laugh changes. It's
Todd.
and I'm like,
Jason.
he's high. He's high.
Fucking terrifying.
It's my favorite.
That is terrifying. All right, we do have to wrap this up.
Cody.
The edible.
I like
No,
naming-
that fucker just throws up in my
Yeah.
bathroom when the edibles hit. That bastard.
Yeah, we did talk about that on the podcast. All right, we got to wrap this up.
Fuck you.
Jason.
Yeah.
What did you learn tonight?
I learned that that I'm not brave enough to try to stop 9/11.
Andrew, what did you learn tonight?
Tonight, I learned that time travel. I'm coming. Why? I learned it's real.
Ali, what did you learn tonight?
I learned that Andrew's first pacifier was my dick.
And I learned something tonight, too.
What did you learn?
Yeah.
Andrew's tasted his mom's pussy.
Oh,
All right, we're Mama's Comedy
no.
Show. We're here
No,
every
we're not.
Friday
Nope.
night.
No,
Go
we're
to www.mamascomedyshow.com
Don't do it.
or orlandoshitshow.com.
Yeah, fuck you. Don't do any of that. No, listen, don't do any of that. He said that bullshit. Don't
Hey,
do it.
Andrew, it's okay. I've
You got a
tasted
little.
it,
You got a
too.
little pussy hair.
You son of a bitch.
Ali, where can people find you?
Ali Flores Comedy on all your socials. There you go.
Andrew.
You can find me in jail. I'm gonna kill fucking Todd. I'm gonna murder him right now. But you also find me at twitch.tv, Omnigun, OMNIGUNN. Leave me a subscription. I love you.
Jason, where can people find you?
People can find me at Acting Jason on the socials and here at Mama's Comedy Show.
Yeah, you can buy my books on Amazon. Just search my name, or go to Atomic Horror here in town. You can find my couple of my books live in person. All right, that's it. We'll see you guys next week. Bye.
Burn them. Burn it all.